na me hu mama no gina ne ka ho na zigare tutu na no
samna Morris Ampaw ebe kan ye no sofukum chacha memese eye nkwase akeka
mama no munsa
wa jimi eti nkwase adwuma no awo de asoma no
na me man warning me man warning so o said di ma me we attempt for the third time a man nyina wo Ghana ha be so de tia no
Professor Adey, Mr. Adey, another criminal man.
No, me no din komo and me kasa mu bi fa Captain Kojo Smart or Shemi Chairman General Kwame Sifakan. I was smoking ho. Na me catch her say smoking or mine enchiri so obi num cigarette. Na cigarette asam no Chairman General nkasa wa admitted that say an addiction Wontumi njaya shamefully hano no wa admit it because enema ehia oman no we should deal with enema ehia oman no than personal attack say or attack will be personally say Dr. Baumia ni ti ho apa mama ti ho apa na na do yetitia we yetenten we eno yemfa mu oman nyansa bianim ensasa hwe eni nanu ani nansa lawyer Morris Ampaw wabeyebi politics are a young kwada politics say we don't expect obi or a lawyer say omeyebi say adenia wahu John Dramani Mahama say ono monsa say obro or we cigarette or nom jot ti say ni power do man hye nsa enye Mayentia say Mahama wo su ne ban ne nema bi a wabeye wo Ghana saa nema na waya a wokọ no a wo so sa be wi no ni ade papa bi a wo de bre Ghana fo ebio dan say o kwa ko blame ne say ono monsa ana say wo de no ebe tag ne say ono monsa ndi no odi o man so enye nkwala asem na dozo na no saa no bo Simon no say mensa me ame wo fa wo betena oyerepa boboni ama ya o say NDC for from 2009 amba be di akonwa omo so nkyere de omo ye wait this is whack and childish ka de wo ayon abi before say suban tantantan na onka de ono aya this will say obi ka de wo aye ne de obetumi aye no on say obi o I say aware anyini no oba person ojai Adi na person ojai aware say 26 years ago mi kuno batwempra ne mana nyinyi na ohun say aware na say onya ofe no obetena tena kokora ho be say okọ sresra ne ma no bosumi obenya bibia di no o say 26 years ago 30 years ago mo papa batwempra nti be ja aware no ebi na mo ye we pa sama oken innocent babies are dying because of doomso na ade as a lawyer Morris Ampaw as a lawyer legally ube diamen nipa bi ube advocating for people now educating crowd and you already know insult its own has a role to play in law. Insult has a role to play in law, and I don't know as a mrano what the politics I say Ghana mra now so our political background is stronger ube nya bumra so aka cancer bi a ope bibia anya ohwe and it is the reason obi timika say abato no ya anya Ghana be say ene nka jabetom obi bo okra be boni bi and this conspiracy and this kind of things you know it is against the laws of the land. And so politics in Tino Bibeka, no afan wadi, se bi cry a chena, na party activist, no man could sympathizers, no man be de yanko, munino, manina, yanko ni and yasa youth now almost so hey, me de bin the atom because my minimrano. No more minim rain sooner, where the organ. Lawyer Morris Ampaw I can't see me. Na Kevin Taylor reply no, Christian Awuni reply no. And some na you be brina. I don't know. More the politics and above former to this extent very bad. nipa no ntumi nye oman ni ya onye oman ni ye so oni mu nsa no mo amoto han ni mu nsa no agwaza waka se NPP ni NDC ni opema NPP ni NDC ni wafa na irachi NPP ni NDC ni wafa na kunachi wakwa yie wanom nsa mo mpanefo mu die so mo nkyere de oni mu nsa no mo mpanefo yi pa mu die so mo nkyere de oni mu nsa no lawyer Morris Ampaw nti wonu mo nsa da ontwa bi Moya sa agro no mama youth no asa mu de edi agro na mo youth nso e mbekan ba ko ba be di matem pe ono no ekom de ne chair me nso ba be di matem area ba pay anya nso because ya wona to NPP obedi atem ya wona to NDC no ogodi atem wonso NDC ni NPP ya wo tu mun aye hu se hu memeti we NDC NPP o munye mi hu na me de asase so obi ni ho a me nyaka se me hwema bra boma oye bibi de bo ame ade chena wa anko ba bia ama na ye ho bibi ho we mo bo ko ama we mo and the way these people are amassing wealth for themselves squandering the money attained from our resources you have no idea of sorry na wo koma we mo mo koma we mo sa yenko tie nsam no yentie reply de Kelvin Taylor maso na Kelvin Taylor esunsu ebia ni o Wotimi esania na nso wakohwie bia go mampanyi da rajon agegum go fonso Kelvin so we call that a year one kuni ye because mampanyi da rakofo yebu no said yebu John Dramani Mahama ye defending his say the lawyer Morris Ampaw ye ne no sa na nse sa nso ko that far but we dey tinsem ni nyina na nso kire wadwen na Ghana no say lawyer pa na Morris Ampaw de we am pe man we azama as afere wa ma politics ase na ni monyamu wo sha se na nyese na ote Morris afere afere agro na bawani so agro no ados wife wu ye nyina ya homete ya rawuze afe as afere kunani be ma agro no dos bi asem bia na do anu atuma say lawyer Mama fancy na her video no. Niwat Scientific Hospital. Bo yare ne ma ho aduro. Bo yare ne ma ho aduro. Bo yare no na ye Niwat ye ma ho aduro. 0244 087 687 0244 087 687 and 0279 087 682 0279 087 682 na ene man to inkoye. This was Alexis, the Godson TV, the Godson's reaction. Thank you very much. In my video, need to see him.
Na me hu mama, no jina the car ho. Na zigari to twa no. O twise ya. No yi nsa no. Mama no munsa, no munsa. Ay zigaret insa. Ona kasa no nya na juice obey president o. Bole boy. School term lost, mama started so no munsa. Adiba kwa na mama nya no we. But no, any cigarette ho. Any ma pede then any je ho. See mama was chasing a lot of girls at that time. He didn't have a presidential ambition. And then son no so no. Say enough na the new brand sanu a deeper one o. No bukutu. Onum sa na efe de enso no. Ana ode vodka. Any apeteshika kra ide fra. What did I say? Why I saw mama smoking and drinking was the time I was minister of communication. Not about register general. I'm also about register general. Me be register company. Na me hu mama no jina the car ho. Na zigari to twa no. O twise ya. No yi nsa no. O twa we for black label. No the coke war no. Na me jina na me hwe no. So that I'm minister of communication. What did I say? Mama o treat guys to say no put na Ghana need that dream o put mama that time me feeling no because me who minister what treat you no you got what can no we say no but check coke no anom hey me should di na no fair he was a nice gentleman. What did I say? Now I'm talking about the time now Ron is war no. Because at the deputy minister of communication so yes that time. And you know, me say Mama will become the president, but I saw Mama smoking and drinking alcohol at that time. I'm talking about 10 to 15 years ago. And in some onum kunim, it was addicted. Internet one numa na no titino. Na edit damage about one of the important organs. Inti musha mama nim pa mutumu say mama anyo no a nim nya ho mama nantia yefu nso adua. Inti no these are the signs that some of us are seeing it. And we are praying say whatever it is no nyame enkodom wa. Bibia bukonfo aye no nanado aye oyayama oyayama oni bibia ye wo. Owie bukom super to obo na tamus ball. Na nanado ye number 6. What did I say? Chair the kakra no ko justice chale uba nanado ni ti odebeji ni ama bukom spirit ni nanado ko kun boxing. Nanado no a boxer before. Ana ni papa kontra nima ana nima suba ni nanado nima nsemoni ni nanado aye bida.
Samna Morris Ampaw ebekan ye no sofukum chacha memese eye nkwase akeke anyansa ba kukure enim we no eye UK ne baka say totally bad dash Morris Ampaw na koka say o mampani mahama awensa trope na warensa ma wo ba na fu achia na kika sa de we ya sofukum chacha me se meka to say wajimi unim nyansa yes Morris Ampaw wajimi oh sir yeah wajimi masawe me ba ko how de kasa me ba Morris Ampaw wajimi to the no nonsense wo kromo a Jimmy and the dosso dodo. The prophet who is suffering. Jabi, and professor be from Massa, who you suffer. Share. What was some Morris Ampaw? What was some Wakodi assembly? At the assembly, the bim. I'm a year in interview. I want to some what did be mother. Quasiaki can qua. Quasiaki can Jimmy. Now, there be a cassa. Or join over years to see a Yame Manabeng. So when Yamema won't cassa at the same year. Can Jimmy ever more? Once when you want casa or casa, this or process and a cuckoo chacha ne papa quasi ampani. What don't Sababu or Sir will be reading my captain a jow. Now, fair na be cabacco. Me was what they may be cockot on farming cockot. Lawyer would Jimmy. I wouldn't mean answer or gun any more sample. Now, so be what then some common Morris Ampaw be our quasia. I do will be a wood Jimmy or a quasia, and what then some common Morris Ampaw. Mr. Wonima Samudi, Massa, Onima Samudi, what there was some man will be loose, Onima Samudi, only chambers who, or the say, Papa, and first say, Wontumi, only some Massa, Chama Wontumi. Or one lawyers, I can see, I will cuckoo dam, I can see. What's that Morris Ampaw there? On the night social media, any TV lawyer, and what so, and what but I know what post one cuckoo muchacha and what papa pambo, John Mahama, only chambers who Morris Ampaw, Mr. Assembly chambers win. Messi woni chambers. What I said, woni chambers. If you won't see me, o see fie. Dabi, o see fie. I said you are born a brown baby before. Massa, o see fie. Okay. One side, what Jimmy? Etin kwasi adwuma no. Awo de asoma no. Ene yeso wonye.
Chacha, oye kwasi osofo papa. We Jimmy papa. Menim say we Jimmy sa. Kum chacha. Oye Jimmy fo papa. Oh yes, and now the Yami de bit shock because the woman or you know, when we say Yami no ye. Sorry, social media now could tell could you at them. Oh, they told me police for MPP police for a show power was on them more. MPP police for the member of the was on them more. When they sorry that sorry and did by them. Jimmy so for also for what than a comedian. Jimmy Star, the precious with you. Na Jimmy Star. What do I say? Wow, what is Mimi uswa kra be do fa quarter be ko de negu wo be do fa quarter be gudu wo sika ni asa wo ni kapre no wo betumi gina quarter no as yasofo or say oya sorry wo Yesu Kristo wu wa sorry kwese egu wa sorry no o wa sorry no so egu but oni nyansa kumchacha menim se we jimi sakra o kumchacha menim se we jimi krasa na wo de tobo tobo why obe hu court papers ya wo tobo
amehwe sa ayi chema Wontumi ne program awo ye menim so no ani TV station so no kwatena yo ena na wo ye sa interview no
okay
Mr. say me whether me you suma papa no menim say ni sika na born damo I don't know okasa by heart okasa sa no wakodwene ondwene asa no wakasa so
why no
eye chairman Wontumi na okoka say first time enya the first time I wodi mami na tamu ni o wodi na tempen wodi omwade wose mami na nim se baifuo na nim se baifuo se wo hwe na nim ni se ya na wo hwe na nim na aye se what do you mean una wo no ekanye politics na aye fua wo be hu mami we hye no one on one adidi na tama na
Debbie obefere no kra
obefere no the profession chill more akosku ne makra chill who are you we do sika bon ho asafo hene ekeka wo so na udi nkrofo atem edi ematem wasanya akukudura sa betrase ka se mahama wa ware maame na sie dam ana eye dam kasa enti mahama no ope ema be no pa wonya obaba wa be no pa wonya a kasa ba kwa ware maame odisi ayedan dieti no odisi wo chairman tin wo odisi ana se o man tin wo odisi and first wanya as fatty why not na what do you mean by that I did tribalism no
but I not na kraso yenipa
I did tribalism munipa no Mr. Toilet amode na eba no ono no ya de ni ofiri
Mr. Toilet here why
Mr. Toilet we ni Mr. Do be sisi toilet amaye ni ejeja ye nine by heart mode na chi no ofiri he enya nof Wadina temba this is the second time na me man warning me man warning so o say di ma me we atem for the third time a man nyina wo Ghana ha be so that tia no because a man nyina je ma me na tum enka me person ko me bisan se ko no a e ko de court ono na wasika o ti be court wo e fa lawyer sakase atwa mo kama mo di obi tum sabi obi koka se o te tatwe Ofa di pana kokot. Ayo de le koy. Gan ho no ko neta. Obi biata. Aso bia ne tanyu so. Obi ta bu, obi ta free, obi ta obi ta hase ya be dwane free. Na wo dia ya tretwe ya. O se be do. Wo kokot because o say wo wiska. Eto obi ka cho so ye baifu a. Ebe wo de. Ebe de ndana. O hweye pa ne kasa ne ni sika na wonya na nya Ghana fo nyina na di ni sika anya Ghana fo nyina na wo hwe wo mo so obi aso wo haye anya MPP fo de yire no anya o ma fe ane maame no ane mama Jane ya professor papa bia o be ya vice e wo Ghana ha anya na fe ne yire mi nya wo ma fe no o kasa won dwene ho ya dwene kasa ho asa ne abeka ya ko kasa ne akodwene ho always with TV so say what be station say so what enti dia wona hwa Ghana fo nyina na ya na odi god aba bekire ya na odi god aba bekire u god na etonipa
Debbie
etonipa ana wona hwa yen eye me ya papa ya me ya sheme
obra o kasa
esa kama me so na odi no kokot na ma botwi di na chi e ma botwi
so kokot sisi am ma nyina be di na chi
ya be di na chi ya ba bo so di na chi adai
enye manku na be mo makowu
she
enema nyina
o sa be di na tambio no hwa de she on some dinner tempio so ya bema person so wo sika wona control Ghana hanyina wona ma okita nkwa e no chichama yen e na da sori a on some di ma me na tempio for the third time wo to wo ho feche wo kura na kasa wo person no wo be na efe
ere hwan no
wo be chama untri no wo be na efe
ne ho nyefe
na wa ka se
no bega quiz
na wo ko to ma me no no ba na fa wokoto ma me na ni ni mienu no mo che ma me na na o mo che ma me no Now,
I live in a country where people can watch thieves steal without saying a word. And yet when thieves are being counted, those who sat back and watched thieves steal are not counted. Write it down. The account people have a proverb that I like so much. You see, opinion tifi na oshe ama unkwala awi nonka ye kai nonka wifwa ye kai no count. True? Look at that Kyerematen. Is it serious? You sat down and watched an old man older than you run this country into the ruins, desecrated this beautiful country, and destroyed the very foundations of this country like the Jericho walls coming down. Without saying a word, you say you have never been part of corruption and you'll never be corrupt. This Kyerematen guy is not serious. My brother, Kyerematen went for the primaries of the NPP, heavily disappointed. I drew me so. Now, so he decided to walk out of pain, walked out and left his party. Remember when he was resigning his position to do the primaries, what did he tell us? Oh, I am resigning not because Nana Akufo-Addo is corrupt or anything bad with his government. I am only resigning because I want to take part in the primaries. After he lost the primaries, he's now on a spree telling people how corrupt this government has been. Such a dirty hypocrite. I don't like people like Kyerematen. They are hypocritical parasites. They don't deserve an iota of respect from any Ghanaian. They are cheap hypocrites. Nobody who has ever served the Nana Akufo-Addo government is fit and qualified enough to come for the mandate of the people in any sphere of politics. You all sat down and watched this dirty government sink this nation into the doldrums. All of a sudden, you are, latter-day saints and prophets. Look at Kyerematen. For so many years, you sat down and watched Nana Akufo-Addo ruin this nation. He was even proud to tell us that he was the one who told Akufo-Addo and insisted that we went to the IMF. Look at him. He's so happy telling us that he was the brain behind taking Ghana to the IMF. Today, he's telling us it's never been corrupt. When you were under Nana Akufo-Addo, enjoying all the goodies, running left, right, and center, everything was cooked and curried, right? You didn't give a rat's backside to whatever was happening to this country. Because of your personal vendetta, personal whims and caprices, you ran out of the party like a hounded dog. My brother, my sister, all of a sudden, he is telling us that he has never been corrupt and he will never be corrupt. My brother, the problem, I said this somewhere and I'm repeating it. The problem with our nation is not about those who humiliated us and hold us up, and the word is HOLED, hold us up, in other words, put us in the hole. It's about those who stood by and could have saved us, but decided to watch unperturbed the humiliation and the holding up of our people. My brother, my sister, Kyerematen for me is a joker, a hypocrite for that matter.
Bawumia does not talk about the economy again because Bawumia or imposter on Kanokre or Azani in 2015-16 Ghana were made to believe say because Mahamudu Bawumia somebody who used to work at the Bank of Ghana, I also economist, automatically ne want to mago bolega confirm Samira Bawumia too is an economist. So we were made to believe say even Krana Bawumia economist Samira Bawumia krampo kasa ebetuma say economy ono Samira eko game pano wanko class dawo Y5 no tia and okoji certificate in 2015 this is what we were listening to. This is what the media were giving us to listen. Say, wenti ena Bawumia ena ne yiri betuma hwe Ghana so.
Opese ono so ni nim dia Nyankopon dia ma no ono so na kuma pa owo Ghana fo no. He'll bring it to bear. We are vice president. You head the economic management committee of the country. Into economic policies now will be driven by you, and I say you will be directed by you. Into I know say he's competent in that area. He's got the focus. He's got the mindset. He's got the experience in macroeconomics, and even as a general academician oni mejuma ejuma ne ye ena ono so ewo adwempa ne akomapa Any nyansa or the baby piano na do danko ekufuado ama omo presidency na are successful. Ghana can do so much better, but we need deliberate policies to spearhead this. We're going to work together with private individuals. Oshe and the duties. It's outrageous.
In 2015, Samira and Neti Radio so Ekache Ghana for say when you're the vice president, you chair the economic management team. Samira Wontumi throw essay Emon one who. This is the share so the two about Edinkofu about power. Samira was telling us about how to run an economy. Samira was talking about dropping taxes at the port. Samira was telling us about duties no outrageous. Samira Baumia no nye dwuma bia da e wona brabom. Samira had not sat in any office to work for them to pay her a dime a month. No nye bi da. But na yene asante for radio for tam Samira betena TV so. Abetena radio so say catch the Ghana for so wonim economy ni change on Mahama. Samira o. Sometimes Samira nye national services wona brabom da o. Ye onko ye dwuma yentua ne ka bosome da o. Say 30 days ejuma wa ye ni legitimately usikani na onye bi da ebesi ne. Samira na onfa nkatie ngu 10,000 ton da o. Onim se ne nkatie every srim eftena ka mu ebedu kajetia ema nkofo kotu ebeton etwitwa de konkoko ontiasie o. Enso na Kelvin FM me say ade afa no tunkusa na onkofa bi da. Baomia na ebe vice president o. Enso Baomia second wife no ono na o decide amaye senia e wo se ye to aba every say ono no enim economics chain Baomia. See the nonsense we have allowed these ignorant fools. Samira T. Kelvin FM 2016 Ekache Ghana for say Mahama ntimi nye ejima no ena ne kuru Baomia no na entafo nkwara so tente enam kejetia store we nyaba kumpo amfa se eyomdia na akwa we abum maya fi tantan bi nenam Ghana. Ne life is all about makeup. There's no substance in this thing. And these are the people I hang your hopes wobuso. Weighing in sanka ne nanka. Ultimately mejina wenim since so see so ejuma or ye me tua ne ka in a month. Ultimately kebin chiro. When they decide amaye. Emasa John Fowe. Eda on nam Ghana ke kankwasi asem say oye Baomia yire ekasapa. Very hypocritical, tribalistic. Sa akwa we. Na no ho rough debia na no nsuo. Oye one tribal bigot. This is the man. John Jamani Mahama and the NDC started see omusi E-block. Ewa Ghana. Okasa E-blocks this is wurem. Papa pintoto Jimmy we. Debi am catch me see. Enyo bi o wa dwini bi na nim nyanso. I na sometimes of also where did the penyina we Jimmy ye di na tam. Pintoto Jimmy foi. Free SHS no mko no phone num. Enya Mahama school na si wurem na mko free SHS o. Unnim nyansa. I say you the reason. Yeah, debi am reason te din of watemo. Yeni ametna enko bi enim abra yeni reason. Mr. Ade, we onye professor oko Zimbabwe conference bi na okoye. Ena omudidi nkomo ano say, "Hey, what the Ottawa conference?" And say, "Hey, we be professor eno ano no, oba Ghana so professor Oboa. He does not have any certification. I am a professor. He's a liar." Me, I don't call him professor. I call him Mr. Ade. This man is a fake professor. This was the man who was attacking Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. And then the school ni gu. Sa school na oti no school ni gu. Why the nim say okra? Anything and the orchestra because the school nigu. This man, he took appointment from Ekufuado to be at a GRA 2020 before elections. A year cocaine about 20 kilograms, 200 kilos, and a $200,000. A rai yediba GRA. Yebusan say we almost see aira. Champagne way so ye penini. We so enchebi obewu. We enchebia. Almost start kasa bodam musana enchebi obewu. Me catch them say. Omo mudi manimu ne. Oma cross 70, 80 near I don't know. Omundi more than 10 years. Omunyina bewu. Oh. Mudi amobeka say, my catch of debia say, in natural order no. Akwara any penyini be weja akwara. It do sometimes so akwara wuja penyini. The probability of these people, 90% of them dying before mo amodi 18, mubedi 25 no. It is huge. We enchobi obewu. So we 70. Dia kan nyina debia every day bi obetumewu. Me di 70 71 metumewu, 72 metumewu. Inti we no oya candidate for death. Inti onye nipa extraordinary bia we mu na ede abedru bebia yedu no hwekufuado. Ofri power acha 6.5 years panyan obewu. Because at the end of the day, eye krono ni nyoma obebo ato e ka obebo ato ye ne ebetua o ekufuado ontua bi. Kenoforiata ofri power acha 7 years obewu. I am telling you. Omo abewu because they cannot live. A power na sustaining them. It is power which is sustaining them. The moment they step out of power, they will die. We are cromfo, we are trufo, we are Christiania and apepenia on kind of crown usru. A war should be a blessing. So with this 70 and over and they will die. A chow cromfo, a chow Christian no maybe auko. So now ni maybe auqua. So we are pepeni now ni maybe auqua. Why should you be scared when they tell you will die? These people will die. And this is power and saba. The moment the MPP power no matter than for 7 years. This man is technically older than Ghana. Yes, we are 60 something. This man is over 60. For 7 years, this man did not find a reasoner. And I say the why we should force people to declare their assets. Suddenly, when we say kofo we sika when you be dino or say and you enforce your mon declare asset, ni school now say go. You see, these are the hypocrites in our system. And to say the basis in the basis in the say no MPP for we sika dodo. Now listen to this agove. Kasa na no to se bola bed.
Then, and this is what Akufo-Addo must be thinking about, and if he knows about it, must be ashamed of. That now his people demand from you a certain amount before you be considered for the job. Why? Because then when they get it, whether the government pays you or not, they have gotten their money. As if people are in a hurry to loot the country before the end of Akufo-Addo's term.
He acknowledged the possibility of a rebound, but also warned that the journey would be challenging.
One of the greatest disappointments of Akufo-Addo's regime is that, honestly, he raised the hope of Ghanaians. Ghanaians expected that we had gotten the leader with a vision, with the charisma, with the determination. And it seems if he doesn't redeem himself in the next 14 months, he will go down in history of one of the most disappointing leaders. And what the corruption, the arrogance, the thing that there is, Ghana is for them, and that, without them, Ghana will not be there. Even some of them thinking that they should tell us who should be our next president. God forbid.
The nonsense of it. I said nabo a ashim. I said nabo sansum. When a nimu futuro. The nimu why I said nabo sansum. And they go for the things they offer and God forbid. Uhim forbid. You are talking about people taking over. Ultimately, and some people are telling us, come to action. Someone Jimmy. You are saying, say, Ghanaians thought we have gotten the leader, a visionary. The question here is, today compare Akufo-Addo to who was there before Akufo-Addo came. You need to do that before we listen to you as an intelligent, reasonable old man. You are speaking like you are mad. If Akufo-Addo has performed abysmally, compare it to the government before. Take it sector by sector. Then you can say, you thought you have gotten a visionary. The one who was there before Akufo-Addo is the visionary. Akufo-Addo is a fool. So still, there's no comparison here. Akufo-Addo does not come close to comparison when it comes to John Mahama. He has not gotten there yet. Until you cannot still sit today and say, now your dream say, we have gotten a visionary. Akufo-Addo is never smarter than John Mahama. Never. Kwame Sefa or say, National Cathedral won't be successful. Let's move on. So I'm for Kwame Sefa and there. Oti National Petroleum Authority so Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo de nakoto NPA so or a board member omye meeting bia onje less than $5,000 Ghana dollars. $5,000 no o de ba a year and the Ghana dollar mo a year 12 na a almost 600 million. Titisika na 6 billion. They be on meeting bia onje less than 6 billion. Ewo NPA board so. Or a journalist though. Kwasi ampen you catch them say NPP for time na NDC what power no or say NDC for akrom for you make sure say mrana yejuma. And the Akufo-Addo has gone out there to destroy a government and also the taxpayers' property. Last me read it them nyoma omubesi cathedral omubutugu ye judge for dying. Companies omubugu ye bebe tua their compensation ama companies. Nende Kwame Sefa kan otena radio so saa bedu nda na adwin so on de onimnyansa no kraba sibia tie no be kan pepepe Kwame Sefa kan ka kire say upon a car Ekufuado adwire guo ene aban sika wafa over $500 million no. Osemo menja maninka. We anka Iran or wa anke de ahoma kire kon atwemeku na to atwene. I'm telling you. Iran or wa anke hange no. I say $500 million Ghana sika ye tax sika Ekufuado awia e de akoto amena ye hu block back no. Kwame Sefa kan do ka kire Ghana for say oh we de moma ye nyina ye ndog na ye nko enim. Me say anko Irana anke de ahoma sori ha ebunukom. I'm telling you anka Irana anka makola anko sensen ho anka Iran makola anka asan no kwase asem we nipa atiti ni morem etua toa amfie nson maji $500 million I said so ko si cathedral Ghana for na omote Ghana na obi anka so pe cathedral no afa imredu say e wo say amanfo ebeyi nsama no a wo say oyenja amanenka me say we anka Vietnam a anka abana hem wo wiem na ye twa na sirem we mom ye hwifo. They have played with your minds. Omo de madwene diagura bedru ne. Oh, and the omo kire omo colors. Cause afo nyina twa ma NDC aba power. Na afei Mahama enimi hare ne ndi na tem. All right, Mr. S. Kweku Bako away. Where's Kweku Bako? Kweku Bako, the journalism, the career in journalism it was about JJ Rawlings. Oh, I'm going to go to Switzerland. I'm going to go check. JJ Rawlings has money there. I'm going to Kweku Bako. Onko school papa biawo. Kweku Bako oko GIJ certificate or ko fake. Kweku Bako need any certification qualification to be a journalist. Kweku Bako basically became a journalist because of his hatred for JJ Rawlings. And Antina Obi ha ofra or say JJ Rawlings' biggest mistake on earth was to leave Kweku Bako alive. Because it was Kweku Bako who poisoned Ghanaians about JJ Rawlings. It was Kweku Bako who deliberately decided whatever JJ Rawlings does positive, he would turn it into negative. Kweku Bako's life was about making Rawlings an enemy of the people. And he succeeded in doing that. Kweku Bako and his likes, they created an enemy people did not even know. At a point, people hated JJ Rawlings for no reason. You ask JJ Rawlings, Utubusobi, I don't know Rawlings herself. Oh, Rawlings them and Panasem, I didn't send your Rawlings in Kwana Yuku or Ghana. How many coups nearby and send Rawlings Beku? So many coups by and Sana Rawlings Beku. Da Ben Amotes Obia Buzia Din, Kotoka Din, Semetan Kotoka. Nyoma esi Kotoka ni Buzia Abresono, worse than Rawlings time. But these people created an enemy you did not even know. Majority of the people in Ghana, no, they didn't like JJ Rawlings because Kweku Bako cretino edima say, way or your demon. So Kweku Bako's life is all about pettiness, envy, anger, and another journalism. No, it wasn't journalism of facts. No, Kweku Bako's journalism was about destroy JJ Rawlings. Kweku Bako was like, I don't like JJ Rawlings because he did something to my father. But ever since Ghana is about 66 or 65 or 66, I don't know. Nobody in Ghana has been able to walk to the mic to say, I was there. JJ Rawlings pulled a gun and shot my father. Nobody. J.A. Kufuor, he wanted to hang JJ Rawlings or Awuni. So the strategy Kufuor Ediba and say they should open something called reconciliation. Send a bay, Benyan Pebi Manabet TV. So I can say, Nami Gina Hona JJ Rawlings treat two and a bomb of a trim into Yanko JJ Kufuor Nipa Bonini into me and see. Nobody was able to walk to say I was 7 years. JJ Bas Antimemu, Oba Komemu, Oba Cape Coast, Oba Volta region, and Obo Mema Amitu. Nobody was able to say to date. Kufuor and Ghana, Adrian Boninti, and Edith Krumha. Messiah, Adrian Bonia Kufuor the Bedi president, revenge. They wanted to eliminate JJ Rawlings. That was the idea of Kufuor. And JJ Rawlings never liked J. Kufuor because when said the guy came to kill him. And he wanted to use the media. He wanted to use Ghanaians to kill Rawlings. Kufuor did not come to kill Rawlings himself. He came to use Ghanaians indirectly to crucify Rawlings because of the reconciliation. Sanka nipa ba kumpo be general kasa na migina dem and Rawlings ba etwi to bom papa timutua. Then he would throw the question back to Ghanaians. So right now JJ Rawlings committed a crime, murder. What should we do to him? It's in Koba be Pontius Pilate the NB. John the Baptist, no, that was what J.A. Kufuor was trying to do. He was going to make we Ghanaians crucify Rawlings. He was going to make us kill Rawlings. He would never touch Rawlings. He was going to use us to kill Rawlings. And it was setting up reconciliation. It is a canipo bakupimpo baye. And okay, say it is true. This day I was there. Rawlings baye or chituo and a judge for on one boat to pay. They would then turn the question and throw it to us Ghanaians. Right now we know The facts are there. JJ Rawlings murdered a judge. JJ Rawlings killed somebody in the Ashanti region. In Tianya Day, then he will refer to his experts. Oh, these are lawyers. Oh, the law says this. The legal terms are this. JJ Rawlings will have to face firing squad. No person bo Rawlings to kuno. And to kofo na mgana ya ne papa kofo or ya busum kokruko or a wicked man. The reason why JJ Rawlings never liked that guy was that the guy came in to kill him. He did not get anything on Rawlings. You can't say what I'm buofu. But logically, and the hono and a church no. And intina na motigana kweku bakumu were the people who were pushing for the reconciliation. Enti omo na omo smart no. Omo say hey Kofo de oyo opeso kama ni bom. No. Kofo's target for reconciliation was JJ Rawlings. The na omo ye nyina was for somebody to just say na me to war, na me what them and a Rawlings by no bomb papa Timutu. They wanted a statement like that. Just that. They didn't get it. Into Kofono, the ambition in say he came to isolate Rawlings. Nanko be yine free ho, nanko be ma ye ni cook Rawlings. The way they did it Kwame Nkrumah, sana you people with here. You saw the way they eliminated Kwame Nkrumah. They did not come and hold Nkrumah's neck to kill him. They came in a different name and they used the military to kill Rawlings. That is how these people are. Amunye different too. That is how the MPP has been built. Into if you remember, time of reconciliation by they were the champions of the reconciliation. It should happen. It is because they were very sure at least they will get one person to say Nami Jina Hona Rawlings bo with Timutu. That's all that they wanted. They didn't care about the other JJ Rawlings Ghana. Go back in our history. How many coups Nesi were Ghana? But why is JJ Rawlings coup so important and so visible to Ghanaians, especially the MPP? Because MPP first started some Ghana Sama. Efri fa bae kotoka bae omombe ku ni na anya ipewu ana Rawlings nko aku na problem because they wanted to eliminate JJ Rawlings. Kweku ba ko nam no onye journalist o missing the certification and the birth certificate no do school. He did not graduate. So called Ampaw said and okora gempa. Kweku ba ko is a liar. And then abodo so na nam Ghana no ne fact ni na way. Me, I don't lie, I don't hate anybody. Kweku ba ko I don't hate him, but I'm stating the facts. So that was the idea. And intina JJ Rawlings on pekofo asem. Intina nkofo say adentina JJ Rawlings pe kufo asem on pekofo asem because the agenda na JJ kufo de buy and JJ saw it. Inti kufo do buy no na ontumi nya hwe. So people began to JJ thought to say Kufo was a lesser evil. Now you get it. Kufo agenda na heavy. Kufo made Rawlings know say I'm coming after you. Kufo did not make Rawlings know say he was coming after Rawlings. So the same people before they coup Rawlings, they killed him. Kufo Emma Rawlings said, I am coming for you. I am putting this. He humiliated Rawlings, put Rawlings on national television for Rawlings to be answering questions he knew nothing about. Kufo said that humiliated Rawlings on around the world. Like put the guy on national television and let the world hear him that he's a murderer. That is what Kufo did. People burning you out way. Then I'm gonna so say yama pa Kufo. No Kufo sana de na nkoti kruma. You get it. Afi one who picture no. Mon kwara na yaka Ghana asema mon shada steady into mo so na mo party bia na mu di akire. Kufo do buy no. What Kufo had done. JJ Rawlings thought to say Kufo was too clear. He wanted to murder me. Kufo did not show it. But Kufo used other means to get rid of Rawlings. And that is why they still ended up killing Rawlings. Because Rawlings is one of the biggest mystery in the history of this country. Rawlings, one day, how? And these people, the way they handled JJ Rawlings' body, his funeral rite, they didn't even want the people who gave birth to Rawlings to have his body. Now, odi bibe mea. Na nyamede abrade ya medium papa odi ya binu nyamede no memo obi fa nyobi obati Canada Japan otumi ko gina pipi fo nim montoma me a na me flag bearer me de Alancash beba back na Alancash obi na pamo no okosremu akodi na ya na atem na wakodi ya na atem na ya na cementite eye sremufo ntemu a na wasa ba santimem say what to pick up ama na ya na the nonsense of it na wakoka asem we na say ebi asem na okan kwanye na okan ye na say obi ebusa say okan asem we say ai wonkwa wo ne akanni a ope president a what to pick up ama ya na kwase ato betuma kasa asem na chotumfo pick up truck ya na is about pick up enye kofo na ba na wogu ya na there time kran say I have bought ya na a pickup. This is a whole yana bantima yen ko tumfo akine se okoton asase Canada Japan betwe jina se mato asase pick up ama bantima hene na a whole yana. Chiefs are trying to be kings. Chiefs are trying to underestimate governments. Yeah, okay, Ghana. Ahimfo are trying to underestimate the powers of government. But as government is bigger than any chief in Ghana. The government of the Republic of Ghana, the government, your constitution, no chief is above any government in Ghana. But instead of some of you chiefs to sit down and ask yourself, anipa mi di omo so no, ede ne hi omo, ede na omo pe, ede na wo se mi di ani mo nsaka no, you have neglected your core responsibilities. Ade na mo beto ye na mo nananom eja to wo ma mo, say it is you as a leader no making sure say wonananom wechirima omo awudi omo so no omo diye omo nya adwuma ekuro mu ate wabo omo ho ban no ye gya no ato e na nkwase antokwa ye ne aban na eko. We are going to show say ye so cha aban into ba Ghana ahemfo are fighting government instead of ahemfo to use the little power they have to try and create opportunity for their people by pressurizing government. Ahemfo are rather trying to fight government. Which chief in Ghana is powerful than our constitution? We don't even understand our responsibilities as chiefs. Chieftaincy is now a TikTok fight. Chieftaincy has become who gets more views on social media. Chieftaincy has become whose picture is nice, whose uncle was this, whose grandfather was this, who was it. The nonsense must stop. You people should speak for the young ones. In Kwasiadene John concert in the Dawson. We are in 2023. Obian Fasikan Kwakubiem, it is past. We are in 2023. Obian Trakodwasun Kokuntokwa. We are in 2023. Konfobia Donia Wade we are say. We are in a modern world. More people, you should uplift the chieftaincy into something better. Make it more advanced. Make it more of a platform that will springboard the young people to get opportunities. That is what modern chieftaincy is. Modern chieftaincy is it is about how have you used that your position to uplift your people. That is what we are looking for. Watch it. In tomorrow we are seeing now ufie toilet is open and you need to make sure. And any young ones, so we are disappointed in you people. You people have turned into TikTok chiefs. Titeno ansana on hene kurabe kansimbino or tna. What is this unnecessary back and forth? Unnecessary people, chiefs wanting to be powerful than the constitution of the republic. Yeah, how did we get here?